Okay, Officer Logan, here's some questions on drinking and driving for you. What is your point of view on drinking and driving in general?
In general, people should not drink and drive.
Okay. What's a memorable experience you have witnessed firsthand that deals with drinking and driving?
Here's a recent one. Just the other day, there was a car that was reported driving eastbound on the westbound lanes of 380 here in McKinney, somewhere in the neighborhood of 380 and Stonebridge. We sent officers out to that area to find the car, and the car was riding blacked out, meaning no lights at all. By the time we caught up with the car, it was all the way to 380 and Skyline. But by now, the car had moved over into the eastbound lanes, but was still riding blacked out. Pulled the car over, made contact with the female driver. She was completely inebriated, had no idea that she didn't have her lights on, and she thought she was still in Addison.
Wow.
Very memorable. This close to killing who knows how many people, simply because she was drunk and had no idea where she was.
So is drinking and driving a constantly growing problem?
It is growing. More and more kids today feel more bulletproof than they did in my day. They feel like nothing's going to happen to them. Therefore, they'll continue to drink, continue to drive, and the numbers are rising. You've still got kids who think, believe it or not, they'll tell you that they drive better after they've had a few drinks. And they honestly believe that. The reasoning is they say, well, when I'm drinking, I pay more attention to what I'm doing. If I'm not drinking, I just kind of drive along and may not be paying close enough attention. But when I get drinks in me, I'm watching for the police, I'm watching for other drivers, and I pay more attention, so I'm a better driver when I'm drinking. That's how can cloud your thinking.
Okay. What do you think about the legal BAC number .08?
I think that's a fair number. However, also keep in mind that a person does not have to be at .08 to be considered drinking if you're driving under the influence or driving while intoxicated. For instance, for you guys under 21, as you may already know, any amount of alcohol is illegal if you're driving. But for an adult, he doesn't have to be at .08 in order to be considered DWI because alcohol affects people differently. One person could be at .09 and still feel like he could operate his car, whereas the next person could be at .06 and be completely drunk and unable to even walk, let alone drive.
So on that note, does alcohol tolerance have anything to do with determining if a driver is drunk?
No. The tolerance has to do with how that driver feels and how he perceives alcohol. His blood alcohol content is going to be what it is. Now, if you've got a larger person compared to a little tiny girl like, say, you, yeah, that larger person, on the average, is going to be able to consume more alcohol without having the same effects as that smaller person. But that's not automatic, not every time.
Okay. What are some ways we can prevent drinking and driving in McKinney?
It's a personal choice. You can educate people, you can warn people. We're out here writing tickets, sending people to jail. But still, every now and again, as I'm reading my shift logs or just handling a DWI myself, if I'm not working patrol during the summer or off time, it's still the same. You'll still find certain people that you'll arrest who've already had 3 and 4 DWI arrests. So it's not that they don't know, it's just a decision people make. So what can we do to change that? I really don't know. We send people to prison. It's anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000 out of pocket for one DWI. So we're hitting them in the pocketbook. They see people dying left and right every day, yet every day people still drink and drive. I don't know what the answer is.
Okay, Officer Logan, well, thank you for your time, and this concludes our interview.